Reveals the opioid epidemic is getting worse, especially in the Midwest.
The CDC reports the number of opioid overdoses has more than doubled in Illinois ERs. It's the second highest spike in the country behind Wisconsin. WCIA3's Raquel Martin live at the Capitol. Those are scary numbers, Raquel, and we keep hearing about ways to fix the problem. So why are we still seeing things escalate?
Jennifer, stronger drugs are making their way onto the streets, and it looks like more people are getting their hands on them. Now, first responders saying that they're seeing the impact of this opioid epidemic firsthand, but they say this new data may not tell the whole story. Place you don't want to wake up to, but now more people than ever are being rushed here, fighting for their lives after taking one drug too many.
It's tragic most of the time, especially when the outcome is not as good as we'd like it to be.
Center for Disease Control reports Illinois emergency rooms are being flooded with patients overdosed on opioids. Numbers are up 66% from last year. Drugs range from prescription painkillers to fentanyl and everything in between.
It is higher than I expected. My own experience is that we would see a small handful every week. I do know that it has increased.
Physician assistant Jason Coble has a front row seat to the state's growing opioid problem. Nowadays, he gets 1 to 2 overdose patients each day.
It affects all classes of society, from the very poor to the very well off.
But he's not fighting this problem alone. The city, the state, and the country are taking note. And with the new opioid task force in place, a series of new policies and reforms are in the making. In a statement, Department of Public Health Director says, quote, Illinois' recent increase in emergency department visits for suspected opioid overdoses was not unexpected, given the increase in fentanyl-laced heroin across the state. This increase reinforces the need for us to work together. We stand ready to continue our work with our partners to combat this epidemic. One weapon of defense, Narcan.
Narcan is really a lifesaver.
Thanks to national outcry, the drug is helping more people get a second chance at life. Coble says a spike in ER trips could be proof.
I think it's a good statistic. I think more people are surviving their overdoses than ever before, and that's a good thing.
I talked to several law enforcement officials across central Illinois, and they agree more ER visits isn't necessarily a bad thing, but they would much rather see a decrease in overdose calls in their communities, because right now they're telling me every day feels like a battle. For now, live in the Capitol, Raquel Martin, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Oh, such a shame. All right, thank you. Now here's a look at data nationwide on average ER visits for opioid overdoses. They spiked 30%. The Midwest region had the largest spike with 70% more ER overdose visits. Wisconsin saw an increase of more than 100%. Illinois followed with a 66% increase.